What up, GFX members? So I'm your GFX mentor. I'm just gonna be showing you how I mark off my weekly, or how I mark off my resistance and support lines, trend lines. How I mark off my resistance and support trend lines. So without me wasting your time, let me just dive into it. So I'm just gonna go to my weekly time frame. I'm just gonna go to my weekly time frame. I'm just gonna go to my weekly time frame. Just gonna go to my weekly time frame. So I'm just gonna go to my weekly time frame. So on my weekly time frame, I'll be marking off my trend lines, resistance and support trend lines. So other traders use different type of ways on how they draw their trend lines. So my trend lines, so other traders use only these highs, only just these highs. So to mark off their lines, they just only use this type of highs, just like this, based on the spike of the candlestick. So me, I don't have to do that, and I don't have to. Me using TradingView, I don't have to sign to it just to see these highs and lows. So there's no need for me to sign in. I'm just going to show you anyways. So let me just go here. I be marking my highs and lows based on the candlestick. Based on the candlestick. You must be, sometimes you'll be asking, why are you marking your highs and lows, your trend line based on the candlestick? As you can see, just by marking off based on this trend line, this candlestick, you can see there's a touch here, market key. The market gave us a nice touch, a second nice touch, and a third nice touch. So I noticed me marking them here, I get those nice touches, or sometimes I get to see those fake outs on a small time frames. I mark off these trend lines on a bigger time frame, but on a small time frame, I can get those nice uh, nice fake outs. I mark off my trend lines on a bigger time frame. On a small time frame, I get to see those nice fake outs, or what is the market trying to tell me, or what is the market doing. So I'm not going, it's not only these lines, so I'm just gonna mark here. Let me mark here. You can see these are nice touches. So as you can see, on a small time frame, this is a fake out. As you can see, this is a nice touch. Just the market just came here, touched, and went to the opposite direction. That's it. So let me just show you here. Let me see. You can see there's a touch, 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 there's a touch. As you can see, this is how you will be able to see those nice touches. Let me just mark here first and see. No, it doesn't work. You can see, yeah, it works because of I said I mark off my trend line based on a candlestick. As you can see, by just marking this candlestick, I was able to see this touch here, which has a spike here, and a touch is a spike and a spike before the market going to the upside. So I'm just gonna look for another touch here. I'm gonna mark off this zone here. I'm gonna mark off this zone. This zone, as you can see, there's a touch, there's a touch, there's a breakout. Okay, nice. But then, because based on my, as you can see, based on this candlestick here, as you can see, this is a nice touch, this is a nice touch, this is a nice area of the market trickling here. Okay. Touch here. It's beautiful. It's much beautiful. So just by doing this, now you are being to understand what's the market doing. So I'm just going to go to the 4 hour time frame. I don't know, normally use a 4 hour time frame. I use 1 hour time frame. So because you are new here and you are new in using this strategy that I use based on how I approach the market. So I'm just going to go to the 4 hour time frame so you can see the other bigger uh, side of it. As you can see, the market was failing to break this zone here, failing to break this zone. And at the same time, you can still modify it. If you see your touches are not that clear, but if you move this line from here to here, from here to here, based on this here, from here to here, as you can see, the market give us a touch, break out this zone. After breaking out, if I fail to break this zone, our resistance turn into a support here. So this zone, you know, is your support zone. This zone, you know, is your support zone. So on your support zone, as you can see, the market came back again, played this zone. You know that what's the market gonna do based on your experience, based on your experience on how long have you been practicing how to approach the market and how to back test. When you are back testing this strategy, you see what does the market do after certain things, you see. So as you can see here, so this is how you mark off your weekly resistance and support. Let me go to another here. Yeah. Cancel this out. I think this is my 4 10 frame. Daily time frame. So we are in our daily time frame. Just press here. So in our daily time frame. So on our daily time frame, we just going to show you. I'm making another mistake. I'm not looking for my daily time frame. I'm looking for my weekly time frame. I'm looking for my weekly time frame. My apologies for that. I'm looking for my weekly time frame. Press here. So, okay. That's better. Looking for my weekly time frame. So I'm just gonna start by marking here, marking this because of this candlestick here. As you can see, there are touches here. You can see there's a touch, but because I mark off below the close because of this candlestick. Look what that. See, it give us these touches and it give you the close of the candlesticks as well. Give you the close. As you can see, the market closed here, but on a weekly time frame, the market closed here, the market closed here, market closed here. There's a spike here. You can see the breakout and the retest, but still a little bit far. But at the same time, you can still, because of you can see this zone. Sometimes it works by zone. You can see if you mark off this zone again, if you mark off this zone, you can see these candlesticks are inside this zone here. So this will be your zone. This will be your zone, and it's a nice zone for you to capitalize on those nice movement. So I'm just gonna mark off the way it is like this. Just gonna based on this. There's a touch here. Let me just do it because of these two. As you can see, these two. Based because of these two, is an almost touch. Sometimes just have it doesn't have to like literally touch the zone, but you have to know is approaching that zone. As you can see, it was failing our support turning into a resistance. Then here our resistance turned into a support. As you can see, our resistance turned into a support here and a support here. So we need another zone here. But this is just a beautiful clear zone. But let me just find another touch. Let me just find another touch, not too complex. But based because of your past history, yeah, you can see it needs you to fix here. Above zone. Let me just modify it to here. As you can see, there's a touch, and there's some sort of figure. After breaking it, it just went to the upside. So it's a nice zone here. Let me just go below this one. Yeah, below. So you can see there are touches here. But sometimes as well, you can see if I take this and I put it here, it shows me these nice touches here, these nice touches here. So it's only suitable for me to put it here, not where the close of the candlestick. So sometimes you have to just see where are the most touches. Where are the most touches? So let me just go here. See there's a touch, and there's a fake out here. So I'm just gonna put one here, and I'm gonna put another at the top here. So this is my zone. So this is my zone. Either the market gonna come break out, it has going to the upside, or the market after playing in this zone, or is gonna touch here, go to the up to the downside. So when the market is here, I'm just gonna look for certain opportunities. As you can see here, I might go to my small time frames. Let me just do this. Go to my small time frame like I've been doing. Let me go to a 4-hour time frame. On my 4-hour time frame, just gonna look for market structure or anything that will be telling me. As you can see, there's a touch. The market is playing here, and I still go to small hour time frame to my 15 minutes, 30 minutes, or 1 hour to see what's the market doing, or how is it the market approaching the market. How is the market approaching this line? So let me just go mark Nasdaq as well. You can see. As you can see here, I did already mark off, but let me just cancel them and start over. We'll start on weekly. Just gonna start on a weekly. Start it on a weekly. Again, the same routine. You must let your mind. You must get used to knowing how to approach the market. Whenever your analysis get cancelled, you must know how to approach these weekly lines, resistance and support. So I'm just gonna mark out based on this. As you can see, is a nice touch here. As you can see, breakout is the test here, is a test here, touch, and here as well is a touch, there's a touch, there's a touch, and there's a touch here, triple bottom. As you can see, this is a triple bottom and on a bigger time frame. So a triple bottom on a bigger time frame, wow, that's something else. You know the market is just gonna shoot to the upside. Every opportunity, you just look for buying opportunities. Let me just put here. This is a touch here. This is a touch here. This is a touch. As you can see, the market is already touched here again. So you just looking for buying up opportunities until the market rejects that setup. So this is on a weekly time frame. This is my weekly time frame. I'm just gonna do it again. Just try to this right here. For me now, there's no fairly. Try to come here. This, yeah, it's much better. As you can see, there's a touch, and there's a touch, and there's a touch here as well. So this much clearer. And the touch there. We mark of this higher. So sometimes when you get this type of setup, when you enter here, it most probably you're gonna exit here, but it does not always just work the way. But by that time, the market will reverse on you, gain enough profit. When the market touch here, you'll be looking to exit here. But when you see the market coming back again, you're gonna exit, and by the time you exit, you're gonna exit on a small time frame and seeing that the market is reversing. Okay, when the market comes back to touch this level, you're gonna look for buying opportunities again, knowing that the market is still going to the upside and profit from all this such movements. Even if the market after breaking this zone came back to retest, you know what the market do, just went to the bottom, shoots to the bottom. So the same thing that happened here, it just might happen here. So this is how you'll be approaching these market on the this is how you'll be marking your weekly time frames. So let me just go to my little USD. I've been on indices and mark of this. I've been marking my indices. I've been marking my indices because I only trade US30, GER30, Nasdaq, S&P 500, and I only trade Euro USD, which is my currency. So I'm gonna approach the very same way on my currency, but using other time frames. Why will I using other time frames? The 4 hourly, the weekly time frame is not the same way as a weekly time frame on your uh, indices. So what I can see on my weekly indices analysis on my currency, I see it on a monthly time frame. I don't see it on a 4 hourly, on a weekly time frame. So what I can see on indices, maybe on USDT, on what I see on USDT on a weekly time frame, it happens here on a currency on a monthly time frame. On a monthly time frame. So a monthly time frame is the same way as a weekly time frame from from indices. So let me just show you. So let me just show you this one. Okay, nice. So look at this. Just by marking off this zone here, it is already giving me a touch here, future touch, and the market is already touched here. This is what you call a first touch. It literally just touched there. So the possibility of this market just shooting till here. If I was like, if I was just to do this, you see. So the possibility of this market just shooting till here are high, but we have to mark off other lows as well. See, there's a touch here, there's a touch, there's a touch. So for you to understand what's going on here, you have to go to small time frame and see. So let me just then touch, there's a touch, there's a touch. As you can see, there's a touch as well. Here, there's a touch, there's a touch, and there's a breakout retest, shoot. You see the touch here, there's a breakout type. Let me just mark off this. So on this. I'm just based because of the way I usually base because of the candlestick. So let me just take this green candlestick and just give me this touch here, you see, and just give me this touch here. So this is how I'll be marking off my monthly time frame or my resistance and support lines. And when you can see, guys, you might see these trend lines are too many. On a monthly time frame, yes, they are too many. But when you go to a small time frame, let me just make an example of going to a small time frame, such as the 1 hourly. Let me just go to the 4 hourly because I've been going to the 4 hourly, such as the 4 hourly. Let me just go to the 4 hourly. Boom. a retest here, a touch here, a touch here. So you see that this area, when the market approach this area, there's a possibility of this market just touching this zone and going to the opposite direction. The market just can touch here, go to the downside. And on your 4-hourly time frame, this move on your one hour time frame, this is a big move. This is a big move. If you are able to capitalize and move, so hopefully you are fine. Yeah, do this. I don't have to pay for TradingView because I already can do this without having to pay. So in time does not make sense. So just like you can see the market after breaking the zone, giving us the touch, it just literally went from here, from this support to this resistance. So when you see this movement, yes, as you can see, this is a long term. This is a long term. As you can see, when you're looking for those long-term opportunities to 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, but you benefit this whole movement, you most probably profit for this movement. You see, this is how the strategy works. From a monthly view, you will seem like it's a small move, but from bigger from a small time frame, this is a bigger move. So I'm your GFX mentor. If you like this video, like, subscribe, and press that notification bell when I drop another video. I'll be dropping valuable videos. So if these videos reach if this video reaches 5,000 views, just 5,000 views, the video reach that 5,000 view, I will drop another valuable content for you so that you being able to understand more and more and how I approach the market, the GFX way. I'll be showing other analysis, entries, but I don't usually use TradingView. I usually use my MT4, but because of here, the TradingView can show you entries, so you will be able to understand where entries are on your MetaTrader 4. So this is the best platform to show you. You see, this is the reason why I'm showing you here. So subscribe to my YouTube channel so I can drop more valuable content. Let's make this video reach 5,000 views so I can drop another for you guys. I'm your GFX mentor signing out.